I've been running my project eBay account for probably about 8 weeks now. And the whole idea behind it was to set up a brand new account from scratch as a private seller and grow it as big as I can in 12 months' time and document the journey from start to finish. Now, what I wanted to do was set up like if somebody brand new to eBay would. They'd set up a private seller account, they'd source things from around the house, they'd start to make some sales and then go out and try and source things from shops or car boot sales and then migrate to a business seller account and then grow it into a side hustle and then hopefully a full-time business. And I wanted to see if I could do that in a 12-month period. And to date, I've had some success, but a lot of failure. Now, I started selling things from around the house, old trainers, old shoes, DVDs, records, and while most of that didn't sell, some of it did. And then I did go to car boot sales and I got some cameras and some lamps and some homeware, and some of those sold too. But it wasn't until I found Fleek that I decided to take this whole account in a brand new direction, and that direction is the vintage clothing market. And I've already placed my first Fleek order, which dispatched on the 30th and should be here probably not this week, probably early part of the next. But there's been a lot that I've needed to do to get things ready to really niche down into this sector. So what I did a couple of weeks ago is I put all of my store on a 99p auction and shifted majority of stuff out of it. We made about 45, 50 quid, but it's got rid of a load of stuff that I didn't really want anymore. Everything else has just been shelved and got rid of. Now, the account itself has done just shy of £828, so I'm already close to that HMRC £1,000 earnings limit that you can earn as a private seller, and I've done all that in just less than 8 weeks. The account has got 28 feedback and we're 100% positive. So far, so good, but there does need to be some changes to the eBay account because we are now officially sourcing products at one price and selling them for a profit and then reinvesting that money to buy more products. So we're trading and we need to upgrade to a business account. Now, before I do that, because I've been saying I was going to upgrade to a business account on the last couple of videos, well, today's that day and we're definitely going to do it. So we've got everything in place for when our first Fleek order arrives, and we've got 3 bales, 3 small bales coming. We're ready to get those listed and start trading and start pushing forward as a proper business. Now, what I've also done is I've rebranded to give the account a little bit more of an authentic feel. We've gone with a name of Faded Fits and we've mirrored that across socials. So as soon as we start getting our vintage clothing, we can start posting them not only to our eBay account, but also to our socials to try and engage buyers and create more sales off platform as well. Now, our eBay account only has a couple of things live that I'd sourced a couple of weeks ago. I've got some more stuff that I've managed to source today, but before I show you that, we're going to jump onto a screen share and we're going to upgrade from the private account to a business account. So before I jump in and make that change from private to business seller account, which is really super easy, a couple of clicks and a little bit of information and job is done, I want to go over the reason why I'm doing it. Now, when I started this project, I said right from the start that the whole idea was to grow it as big as I can, which would mean eventually I'd have to go from private seller to business seller account. Now, there are a couple of feature benefits that I want. You can have a very basic shop as a private seller, but I want a feature shop. I want to be able to brand it. I want to be able to access promotional things that private sellers can't have, like coupons, markdown sales, and things like that. All of which you can't do with a private seller account. So they're the main reasons. Secondly, private seller accounts are designed for people who are just selling stuff from around the house. Casual sellers selling no more than £1,000 a year, don't have to pay tax on it. But as soon as you start buying products to sell for profit and then reinvesting that profit to buy more products to sell, you're classed as a trader. You do need a business account. And because these videos are being aired to the wider population via YouTube and by other places like TikTok, for example, I'm doing it the right way and showing you how you should set up your account. So if you are buying products to sell for profit and then reinvesting that profit to buy more products to sell again, you are classed as a trader as far as HMRC are concerned. And plus, if you earn over £1,000, you're going to have to start paying tax and you're going to have to start informing HMRC of your earnings as well. So the right thing to do is to set it up as a business account, and that's what I've done. As you can see from this page, we started to put some groundwork in before converting it to a business account to make it a niche account. So we've gone with the name Faded Fits, we've got a logo, and as soon as we've got a business account, and we're generating a little bit of money, we're going to sign up to probably the middle shop allocation, which will give you some free listings and give you some other perks and benefits, which I'll come into on a later video. So let's get on and make this change from private to business seller account. Now, all you need to do is navigate up to your name in the top left-hand corner and click account settings. Now, I'm going to have to blur some of this information out because it's my personal information and I'm not letting that go. So once you're in my eBay, left-hand menu, personal information, click on that. You may need to sign back in again. If you do, put in your password, sign back in. You'll then be taken to your personal information page. This is where you can change your username, for example. You can update your contact details, but you've got here, which is called account type. Now, currently, this one, as we all know, has been set to an individual account because I am currently a private seller. To change to a business seller, you need to click edit. So, and it gives you a little bit of text here saying upgrading to a business account requires you to update your account details and agree to the terms so eBay can manage your payments. Now, one thing to point out before you press confirm, this cannot be undone. So once you upgrade from a private account to a business account, you cannot go back to a private account. So make sure that you're upgrading for the right reasons and it's what you want to do. So just bear that in mind. So then we are going to click confirm because I run a couple of business accounts already and I know exactly what this entails. So are you operating your business as a legal entity? So you can, if you've got a limited company or you've got a partnership or you're a charity, you can click yes. If you are just running this as a sole trader, which for all intents and purposes for this, I am. I do own a limited company. I'm partners in a limited company. We have a couple of eBay shops. We have lots of different other things, but this is completely separate. So I'm going to pick no, I am managing my business as a sole trader. And we're going to click continue. And this is where you put in your information. Now, I am going to have to blur out some of this. I don't really want everybody to see my address or my phone number or my date of birth, etc., etc. But this is where you would put in your account details. You would have already put them in when you set up as a private account. So you just need to check them to make sure that everything's the same. Now you're upgrading to a business. And the main reason why they do this is you may be trading from an office or a warehouse. And when you set up as a private account, you may have been trading from home. So this is where you can change your address. I'm not changing anything because this is just going to be trading from where I live. And you just press save and continue. eBay will want to verify your phone number. You can opt to have them call or text. I'm going to do this as a text message and see how quickly this comes through. And literally straight away it's through. So we will add in the security code. So we have confirmed phone number and we can continue. Now, I'm going to talk about this and then I'm going to skip it because this is bank details. So funds from items that sell will be deposited into your bank. Now, you would have previously added your bank details, but the payments for business customers are a little bit different because you can schedule daily payments, weekly payments, monthly payments, and they'll want you just to do an additional link and to link in directly to your bank. Now, this is private and sensitive information, so unfortunately, I am going to have to bypass it, and I'll talk you through any extra things that I needed to do. Okay, so that is all my bank details added in. What I had to do was put in my bank information and then log in through my online banking on my phone, make the changes, add in all the correct details, choose the account, confirm it all. I was making a change to my bank, so it asked me to add in some information from my previous bank to prove it was me. It then sent me a one-time code. I entered that code in, and now everything is set up. So, as you can see, we are now at the review and confirm. Again, sorry, I'm having to blur a lot of this stuff out, but it's asking me to confirm my personal details are correct, including my date of birth and my phone number, and my banking details are correct. And that's all the information that I've now put in. So you can click on confirm, and then you can verify it's me. And that's pretty much it. Now you can see in your account type that we are now a business account. So we have made that upgrade from personal to business, and it took about 5 minutes. Now, one of the main visual changes that you'll see straight away is a little bit different seller hub. It's a lot more detailed. There's a lot more things that you can do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a full video on the seller hub as a business account, so you can see the difference between a non-business account. But I'm going to keep today's video literally on upgrading to a business account, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I bought because we've actually started to list things. So let me show you what I've managed to pick up today. Now, I will tell you first that the Fleek order is going to be here, as I said a little bit earlier on, in hopefully about 7 days, 7 or 8 days. So we've got 3 small bales. We've got some like skater, surfy, vintage t-shirts. We've got some like Carhartt and Dickie type work shirts, like vintagey style again. And then I've bought, which I said in my last video, I think I made a bit of a mistake buying these. I thought I was buying some vintage like sporty, retro sporty tops, but I ended up buying like Puma and Nike and Adidas and stuff, but they are vintage anyway, and they are kind of in the theme that I want to buy. But I think I probably made a mistake then. But they're all turning up. They shipped. All of them were dispatched. They're all coming from India. They were dispatched on the 29th and 30th because they're from 2 different sellers, well, wholesalers, should I say. And they should be, and it takes about 2 weeks, 14, 15 days to get here. So they were shipped about like 8 days ago. Now, if you want to trial Fleek, see what it's like, put an order. I'm going to put a code here which will get you £26 off your first order, where you can sign up. I'll put the link to sign up in the description. Use the code that I'm just putting on here and you get 26 quid off your first order, so bonus. Okay, so I managed to pick up a few items today because I wanted to start to put some product on the new Faded Fits eBay store. So what have I picked up? So I've managed to pick up these Hollister Beach Prep Fit 34-inch waist shorts, like cargo-y type beige shorts. I really like these, actually. I could probably have them myself, but that's not what we're trying to do. They've been listed, they cost me £4.50, and they have just been listed here. So that's the first thing. What else have we got? We've got this Gant floral type vintagey kind of men's polo, size XL. I actually really quite like that. I think actually I went out shopping to buy stuff for me, but that has now gone up. That cost me £4. That's now live as well. We've got this super dry crew neck vintage style t-shirt as well in, I think that's a medium. And I'm annoyed with myself because I did check it out while I was standing in the shop, but what I noticed when I got here, where is it? It's that small I can hardly see it. There's a little, can you see? Can you see it? There's a tiny little hole in it. And again, a very, very small one just there. Rookie error from me because I was rushing, but it's annoying. But anyway, that one, and that's gone up as well today, and that's gone up there. So happy days. We have now got, I'm going to show you, I'm going to flick up the account so you can have a look. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items listed. We've got some trainers, we've got the vintage Wolves top that's not sold, we've got the Villa top that's not sold yet, and we're starting to put some stuff up now. That's really going to bulk out. I've probably got about 35 items coming from Fleek. I'm actually going to put in another order this week because depending on what wholesaler that you use, it can take up to 3 weeks for the stock, for the order, whatever you've ordered to arrive. So happy days. We should start seeing a really big kind of boost and push forward into this vintage clothing market. And I'm getting my teeth right into it, and we're pushing forward with it. So one last thing before I draw this video to a close, anybody who's signed up to the Birmingham eBay Seller Meetup, which is this Wednesday, thank you very much. I will see you there because I'm co-host and really looking forward to it. So if you don't know what eBay Seller Meetups are, it's eBay Meetups for business sellers, run by business sellers. eBay support it and offer a bit of funding for us to set them up, but we are in full control, and we run little workshops to try and help people improve their businesses. We help provide a kind of networking environment so everybody can meet, talk, grow, learn together and network with each other. And it's, as I said, it's run by business sellers, purely for business sellers. They're popping up and down the country. We have got our first Birmingham Seller Meetup on the 11th, and really looking forward to it. So it should be a good day. They're running for 3 hours, so it's not a massive amount of time out the day, but they're really designed to help people like you who are watching this video. If you're a business seller and you're trying to improve as a business seller or start off as a business seller, help you grow and learn on the platform. So if anybody who's watching this video has signed up and you're coming on the 11th, happy days. Can't wait. I'll see you there. And it's time for me to end this video. I hope you found it informative. If you have, please make sure that you tap that subscribe button, because over 65% of you who watch my videos, and I think it's actually a little bit more than that, aren't subscribed. At least give us a thumbs up. Help this video get found in the sea of videos on YouTube and help me grow this channel. And tap the bell icon if you do subscribe, because then you'll see when my latest videos are released. We're hoping that the Fleek order will be here in time for next week's video. So if you want to see that, make sure you tune in next week. Keep buying, keep selling, keep making money. I'll see you on the next video.